Change of heart. Heaven letter number 4833. February 17, 2014. You hear so many times. Let go. Don't be attached. Free yourself from the past. Of course, holding on to the past isn't moving forward. It makes you stuck. And you may be stuck to the past in ways you don't have any idea of. You don't know what unconsciously from the past makes you repeat patterns that do not stand you in good stead. When something upsets you, you figure it is the something that upsets you, as if your upset is justified by outside events. Upset comes from internal events. You may feel comfortable with someone from the first meeting, or you may feel uncomfortable with someone from the first meeting. Someone may subconsciously remind you of a teacher, or an aunt, or a mother, or a father, or a sister, or a brother, and it is that hidden memory you are reacting to. This is not just a theory, beloveds. It is not everyone or anyone you start out with from a clear slate. You may be familiar with, perhaps, at one time in your life, holding a strong opinion, and today you hold a different opinion. You had a bias, and now you have a different bias. Once you disapproved of something and now you approve, or, once you approved of something that now you don't. It could be a total reversal or partial. In any case, you are open to one way of thinking now and less open or close to another. This you are consciously aware of. Perhaps you were born into a family with certain ideas, and on a conscious level, you no longer embrace those ideas, or, you were opposed to your family's ideas, and now their ideas make more sense to you. In these matters you are aware of this change and, most likely, see it as growth. You outgrew something. When it comes to individuals, odds are you don't know where a preference or aversion within you comes from even when you think you do. You know you appreciate someone more now than you once did, or vice versa. You know that, and you may or may not think of reasons. Regardless, it is not a question of reasons. It is a question of a change of heart. Your initial response came from you know not where. You don't have to know where, of course. There is no need to know where. Once in childhood, someone was unkind to you and someone else was most wonderfully kind, and something in a person you meet now who had nothing to do with your past now reminds you of the unkind person, or, reversely reminds you of someone who was amazingly wonderful to you, and you react accordingly. This is not a new idea to you. Awareness of the subconscious or unconscious mind is commonly accepted. Your heart receives a message, welcome or unwelcome, and you only know to go by this you feel. Think of all the logical reasons you want. There is something in your heart that tells you yes or tells you no. This is not a theory. This is what happens in the world. I speak about attitudes you hold. I mention all this so you do not have to allocate intellectual reasons or defense for what you feel. You are growing to the point where you will see every person you meet for the first time as, indeed, you are meeting them for the first time and not as members from the past. Just as you have grown out of clothes from the past, you are growing out of all the past into a greater unity with my heart. Everything in the world is an idea, beloveds. And ideas are capable of change. You are the one to change ideas that have not held you in good stead and now embrace new ones. Channeled by Gloria Wendroff. heavenletters.org